Hey guys, did you hear about Alexander Ovechkin's diet?
Yes, it's mine.
Alexander Ovechkin, Russian Machine Never Breaks, had this really great post. Ovechkin's, quote, borderline inspiring diet includes gas station, Sub, and Flaming-hot Cheetos.
Were they flaming hot?
Yeah, he was seen because they were boarding the plane to Toronto, and the Cap social media people were taking pictures of them.
Oh, he's gonna score 6 goals
tonight. And he was having some Subway and some Cheetos. And
the Leafs have approximately 0 players.
Ovechkin,
and he's eating flaming hot Cheetos. We're gonna die.
It's already documented by Russian Machine that he loves Italian subs. The spicy Italian sub includes spicy pepperoni, salami, and cheese. You can also toss on peppers, oil, vinegar, and, quoting Subway, anything else your taste buds desire. The footlog includes double cheese and extra mayo. As Ovechkin walked away, the assumption is that he would be assuming somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,200 calories a sub and astonishing 3,000 milligrams of sodium. But you got to remember, these are hockey players, and they burn calories at a much higher. It doesn't matter. They can eat anything they want.
Yes. God. Dream.
Yeah. He also likes to drink. He's been caught drinking soda on the bench, and he likes to eat chicken parm before home games.
That's probably the most normal hockey player thing you just said. That he likes to have chicken parm.
Yeah, I think people think that because Nathan MacKinnon is one way, that everybody's that way.
No.
And no, Nathan MacKinnon's different. That's why it's a story.
Chickpea pasta is different. It's every hockey player for several generations was chicken parm. Like the first Italian
pasta
broke into, like Phil Esposito broke into the NHL, and that's how everyone ate for about 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it changed.
And maybe a coffee and a couple cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You got to wash it down with a couple cigs, right?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
So
absolutely. I'm going to go out there and score 76 goals or whatever Mario Lemieux got. Yeah. There is, dude, he's got a full head of like grayish white hair, giant ass sub, and flaming hot Cheetos.
Louis Vuitton backpack.
Because why not?
Best goal scorer in NHL history.
Yeah. Why not? I respect it.
Mama, there goes that man.
I want to remind you that Jack Eichel is also one of these guys who gets a little crazy with what he eats.
Whoa.
I know we've brought this up before, but I still love this quote. I wake up, I go to the rink, I have egg whites, oatmeal, strawberries, then I have apple juice, then I have Gator Light, and then I have Gatorade, and then I tape my sticks in, I get on the ice, and I go for the pregame skates, and then I get off, and then I get a flush massage of my legs, and then I get in the shower, and then I get in the cold tub for 4 minutes, and then I get out and go home. And Sam Reinhart, we live together, and now he lives 4 houses from me, picks up our pregame meal at a restaurant that we like. I go pick it up at his house, I grab it, I eat it at 12:30, 12 to 1-ish. We're only halfway through his day.
He did all of that to miss the playoffs 6 consecutive years with the Sabres. Like,
excuse me. That's Stanley Cup winner, Jack Eichel.
Well, no, yeah, but he went to Vegas and then he started having the buffets.
Right.
I made that up. I don't know if that's actually true.
I feel like isn't that the right way to do it? You're a professional athlete. You should take care of your body and try and prolong this thing as long as you can.
Yeah, well, that's a great point, Jesse. Here, counterpoint. Maddie, can you bring up Jesse's laptop? That's my counterpoint right there. Alexander Ovechkin, hot Cheetos, Subway, giving nary a shit.
I feel like this is the exception.
Nope, that's the rule.
I feel like the McKinnon-Eichel mentality is going to prolong.
I'd like to know.
What have those guys ever done besides accomplish the same things as Alexander Ovechkin?
I feel like that's more common amongst newer athletes as opposed to I'm going to eat Subway and Cheetos and be the greatest goal scorer of all time.
Yeah, like I don't think Sidney Crosby's eating Subway and Cheetos.
No.
I agree with you.
Yeah. I didn't know that would be a hot take to you, Steve.
You're telling me
that eating healthy is probably the right way to go.
Really? You didn't think that I thought that? Really?
You want to do a mini fat guy corner?
Mini fat guy corner?
Wait, is that an oxymoron? Mini fat guy?
Oh, okay. Well, we just got to do a. Well, no, we have fatter fat guy corner.
Okay, fair enough.
What you got? Give me something.
You're telling me Sidney Crosby? See, Jesse won't appreciate this, Adam. You're telling me Sidney Crosby's never had a fish and chips down at the lower deck?
Oh, or a fried pepperoni. With a little honey mustard.
Lower Deck is, I think it's the greatest place in the world.
It's the greatest bar that you've never yet been to, but one day we will go. We'll go do a live show in Halifax, and we'll do it at the Lower Deck.
Halifax.
It's the best bar in the place with the most bars per capita in North America.
Yeah. And then we're going to the Dome after.
No,
we're going.
I don't know.
We're going.
The Dirty Dome?
Yep. We'll end up with syphilis, but we're going. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm
Wow.
totally kidding. It's a
Wow.
joke. It's a joke. It's a
Jeez,
joke.
Adam.
I went to the Dome plenty of times and never got syphilis.
Wow. After
oh.
getting busted for tax evasion. That's an Al Capone joke. Yeah, no, the fish and chips there. It's like you go to like any like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see like a band at a bar. You don't expect the food to be like 5-star.
No, it's just good. If you can do good greasy food, it's great. Now,
The fish and chips at the lower deck. I want it in my life.
didn't Michael Phelps eat a lot of Subway and stuff too? Didn't he like when he?
Well, he was sponsored by Subway.
Oh,
But I don't know if he ever ate it.
he had to eat like 12,000 calories a day. I remember that.
Yeah, I think Michael Phelps could find a way to eat Subway every day and be perfectly fine because of how many calories he burned. I remember, that video or that CNN interview or wherever it was where he talked about what he ate in a day, and it's like what a family eats in a week.
Yes. Yeah.
And he eats that every single day.
And he could like if a normal person ate like that, and again, athletes are not normal.
Yeah.
You'd be sick. You'd be vomiting.
I want a floorball tournament.
You want to? You're right. But you can't eat like Michael Phelps can eat,
No, I can't.
or could eat anyway.
I can't.
My question is always, how do you stop eating that? Like, does your body just naturally need less once you're like if you're Michael Phelps now? He's probably working out. He's probably doing a bunch of training and motivational speaking and all that stuff. And
Smoking weed without getting caught.
Yeah, hey kids,
Yeah.
don't
Remember
smoke,
when
don't
that
smoke
was-
weed.
When that was a giant controversy
Sure.
when he was caught with the bong in his hand?
Greatest Olympian of all time. But what if he didn't ingest cannabis?
Like,
You know?
Well, it's
Anyway.
like it was like when Bill Clinton was like, yes, I took a toke off a joint in college, but I never inhaled.
I never inhaled.
And then Obama was like, I inhaled. I thought that was the point.
That Robin Williams bit about the Canadian snowboarder who won gold, but
Rabigliati.
Berbigliati, who had friggin' weed in his system.
Yeah,
He's like, it's a performance-enhancing drug.
To answer your question, Adam, I think you see a lot of athletes, pro athletes, gain that weight in their retirement because they keep up that eating regime and not the athletic regime. That happens a lot. I think you find with pro athletes in their later stage of their lives. But you also find guys like it's easy to bodies are very adaptable. If you just stop eating like that, your body will adapt eventually.
Yeah.
So I don't think they have that too much trouble. It just depends on which way you go.
What do you think, like, the deepest parts of Michael Phelps's mammalian brain think? Like, that he's just being chased by wolves every day. And that's,
Right.
and that's what we need. We need this because he burns. I don't know what he's doing, but the amount of energy we're using every day, I think something is trying to kill him from dawn till dusk.
And that's how you become the greatest Olympian ever.
Ever. Ever. And then you stop one day and, I guess they all fell off.
Your body must be broken for a few years just to understand what it's supposed to do in these moments.
Oh,